The Nintendo 64 was a console that defined my childhood. Games like Banjo-Kazooie and The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask are some of my favorite games of all time. Not to mention all the other gems like Paper Mario, Mario 64, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64, and the list goes on. Even if the library paled in comparison to the PS1's, the console still had some awesome games. The main problem with the Nintendo 64 is that there isn't really a great modern way to play it. Outside of emulation and ports, if you want a native way to play N64 games, your options are very limited. And so, when Analogue announced the Analogue 3D, a 4K Nintendo 64, I was very intrigued. Having the option to play my old games from over 20 years ago was very intriguing. And you might remember that I made a video talking about the Analogue 3D a little over a month ago, saying that it was delayed from July to August. Well, I guess the cycle continues and it's been delayed once again to Q4 of 2025. And the reasoning is very vague. Basically saying that the console is 99% ready, whatever that means, and that they're working on the 1%. That alone concerns me greatly. Like, we haven't seen any actual footage of this system. Outside of the one mock-up screenshot we got, Analogue has yet to show any actual footage of the console in action. And if this item is supposedly ready to ship, what is with the lack of transparency? My only logical conclusion is that this item isn't ready, or doesn't even exist. Like, essentially the Analogue 3D is a hollow shell, and basically just vaporware. I've heard Analogue make some great products. My friend N64 Score 80 really enjoys his Analogue Pocket. And seeing that this is my first product that I'm buying from Analogue, I had higher hopes for something like this. And I hate to even have to make another video just like this. The pre-orders went up last October, and even if there was a minor delay, I still expected to get the item before a year passed by. If the item actually meets its Q4 deadline, it'll have been more than a year. Let alone if we get another delay. Every time a delay is announced from Analogue, they mention that you have the option to cancel your order and to get a full refund. And I'm not gonna lie, I find this pretty strange. Like, why would a company want you to cancel your purchase of their product? Companies are in the business to make money, and if they can find a way to do it, they'll do it. That would be like if Rockstar delayed Grand Theft Auto 6 and then told you if you're upset by the delay, don't buy it. I don't know, it just screams sketchy to me. Like Analogue bit off more than they can chew, and they want you to cancel your order. And before you ask, I have no plans to cancel my order. In fact, I really want to cover it on the channel. I want to give the Analogue 3D a fair shake and show the pros and cons of owning something like it, especially as a huge fan of the Nintendo 64. So unless Analogue physically cancels my order, I'm going to see this thing through to the end. I just gotta know. Even if this thing ends up being the worst product ever, or actually something really cool, I gotta know how it turns out. Something a little reassuring about the console though is that they actually released a controller. It's made by 8BitDo and actually works really well. Unfortunately, I can only really use it on the Switch, PC, Switch 2, and Wii U, but I'm sure whenever the Analogue 3D finally releases, it'll actually be really cool. I really bought this thing in the first place just to play Donkey Kong 64. And at this point, I've gotten so impatient that I decided to play it on my Wii U instead. Almost at the end of the game, by the way, and I'm having a great time with it. It's just really unfortunate that Analogue just keeps moving the goalposts with nothing to show for it. I don't know, I guess I'll see you guys in 2090 when the console finally releases. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Did you pre-order the Analogue 3D like me? And are you disappointed by the delays? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, I would love to hear them. And thanks for checking out the channel. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, it would really help out. Thanks guys, bye!